Frogs, nigga.
On my wrists is frogs. This the part where they hate. Back to back chips, Golden State.
And I have to start thinking of this guy as an opponent and thinking of what I can do, and then I start seeing myself and hearing myself create things. It's all the motivation you need.
Before you leave, though, I'm gonna need the light-headed scheme. I never say it right, but I know it's just stupid.
So, man, I will
toss you something without the pin. I don't swipe debit.
toss you something without the pin. I don't swipe debit.
They said I got light effort. It's light effort. Despite light effort.
They said I got light effort. It's light effort. Despite light effort.
You couldn't check Mike check in a 1-2-1-2 will leave your skull aired like you lightheaded.
You couldn't check Mike check in a 1-2-1-2 will leave your skull aired like you lightheaded.
Did you see the scope light? The scope light, we're lightheaded.
You see the scope light? The scope light, we're lightheaded.
You don't like Mike, the white light, we're lightheaded.
You don't like Mike, the white light, we're lightheaded.
Get your life cut short. I'm making a slight edit because the fofo surprisingly low like Mike credit.
So, man, I will toss you something without the pin. I don't swipe debit. They said I got light effort. It's light effort. Despite light effort, you couldn't check Mike check in a 1-2-1-2 will leave your skull aired like you lightheaded. You see the scope light? The scope light, we're lightheaded. You don't like Mike, the white light, we're lightheaded. Get your life cut short. I'm making a slight edit because the fofo surprisingly low like Mike credit. What's your life?
I'm on the store run, I need a more cut. Big 4, yo, I'm getting pulled up. And shit can ball young, when it balled up. The fiend cash was all balled up. They picked on us, we riched on them. See Poppy now with different kind of dog that they sick on us. Different dopes got them sick as fuck. D-Tex fixed on
That's my favorite.
That's one of those rare moments where I'm like, oh, that's gonna be good no matter what. Usually you don't know like what's gonna hit or not. Yeah. But I finished that and I was like, that should work. I would imagine.
Is it annoying bringing it back? Especially something like that?
No, that needed to happen. The most annoying bring back was them letting me repeat Street Fighter 3 times.
Yeah.
Because the second time, bro, the way I said everything, man. It was like I was going back with Twerk before we went live, and I was saying how Twerk is like melodic with the way he raps. Like things are like set in chords.
Yeah.
The way I had, the two, it was so much better than the third time I did it. Because I was just out of it, bro. I was just like, fucking Hadouken, get the fuck, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Fucking let me rap, bro. Jesus. The second time would have ripped, bro. Tink's head might have exploded, bro. People might have died if I had gotten to say it just on the second time. People might have died.
Yeah,
lives might have been lost.
So now, that bar with Daylight, that definitely hit in the building. Now, do you think the crowd is like the fans now are more gullible to the performance? Because Av said, "Yo, I'm gonna do a full backflip, and I better get to 3-0." I mean, if he does a backflip, that's gotta be crazy. But.
I think we're in a generation. I think we're in a part now, like a time now in battle rap where a lot of battle rappers are insecure because of how social media like surrounds certain battles. So I think Av technically beat K-Shine. Yeah. But a lot of battle rappers start blaming things on performance and ridiculous things when it's really like you just gotta wait till the battle drops. Nowadays you gotta wait till the battle drops, bro. Like no matter what you say about me and Suge was a close battle and it was a solid battle. I did good, he did good.
Even the beatdown was close to me.
I had to hear for 5 months that I died. I got murdered.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mike. Yeah,
go to KOTD, you fucking garbage ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your trash. Yeah. Why do we have Mike P? You know what I'm saying? Like, crazy shit. And then it drops and everyone's like, no, Mike P's really improved. You know what I mean? It's a close battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always... So a lot of artists can't weather the storm. So I don't think it's always been... I mean... As soon as it was stages, bro, it's always been performance. Yeah. You need performance. You're performing. Yeah. You need performance. Yeah. You're performing. You can't just be a fucking, you know what I'm saying? So maybe Av
lights
is making fun of it, but at the end of the day, yeah, you actually have to do a backflip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying you literally have to, but he gets. I told him this. You know what I'm saying? Av's still king. You know what I'm saying? He's still, he's set for life on the URL. You know what I mean? He's still one of the greatest. But I've told him that you do have to perform. You have to. You can't just get away with just rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know.
I don't know if you saw the JC battle, but in the third round, he mentioned it, and then he kind of
I saw it. Yeah.
The most performance I've seen from him. So
So what about guys like No Barzz that downplaying performance and saying he prefers bars?
There's a way to talk. You know what? Prefer somebody that could do both.
Hollow.
You know what I'm saying? Just prefer somebody that could. You could do it. People that could do both. You're set. You shouldn't have to. At the end of the day, there's way more variables that go into if somebody won a battle or not than bars and performance.
Of course.
You can't just go, well, that guy performed better, so that guy won.
Delivery,
Well, I like
everything.
bars, so that guy won. I like
course.
battle rap. I like everything. So it's like, I just, there's a lot of things that go into whether I think somebody won or not. It's the way you fucking turned your head after you said a bar might put you up 1-0. You know what I mean? Like, the way you said, yo!
Believability.
A lot of things, man. A lot of things, bro. So there's so much that goes into it, man.
So let me ask you this. I remember talking to Twerk once, and he, especially when he first came out, he's like, he feels he doesn't have to dumb it down. He said he's not dumbing it down, but I still think he did dumb it down a little bit. When you're writing, does that affect you a little bit? Like, they won't get that. Because even like I say, even when you were battling B-Dot, there was a lot of like quick little one-liners that didn't really, I'm aiming down on him, I'm in the mezzanine, that was fire, fire.
Yeah.
And then people were like, and I'm like,
because
I'm always looking at the crowd. After I get the bar, then I go back sometimes, look at the crowd, and I'm like,
Yeah, that one was a tough one to swim through, but bro, that place was 178,000 degrees.
You can only stay inside for like 30 minutes and then go outside.
You had to go outside in 98-degree weather to cool off from being inside of the venue. I walked in and two security guards were dragging out somebody that was unconscious. Someone reacted to a drugs bar and just passed the fuck out. Passed the fuck out. They were wheeling him down and he was just like absolutely done. And me and B-Dot was like second to last fucking battle. So
I remember. It was just hot. It don't matter how.
It was in the middle of a heat wave, and the ACs were blown out.
Geechee and what's his name? Tech 9. Geechee had that room though. Even though it was hot, I was like, damn. I was
didn't matter what temperature it was.
That's what we can't see, cuz. That's what we can't see.
So you know what I'm saying?
Hilarious. So you really don't dumb anything down. You just put it if it's.
Sometimes you do, yeah. My first round versus Twerk was a complete experiment. My first round versus Twerk was, this is my first round of the main stage.
First impression.
I'm going to pretend that there is a blueprint to the main stage. Dumbed down bars, lots of performance, nothing real lyrical at all.
Let's see what hits.
The first round, I did exactly that, and it worked.
Oh, shit.
But then the second round worked, and the third round worked, and those were much more lyrical.
You set the crowd
still right? Performance because I'm performing.
But you like to say you set the tone.
Yeah, you set the tone a little bit, so they're
like,
yeah. Now their ears a little more open, so if you start rapping, you could gain the crowd a little.
I said Benny Hanna night twice. That shit was terrible.
In the second, you said?
I still got reaction. The first because I forgot a bar. I forgot a bar in the first, so I accidentally said a Benny Hanna night bar twice, and I think Mook said the bar. So technically, I'm a thief. You
ever had extra rounds, or like switch rounds? Like if say
nah, and I think Twerk does that.
Switch rounds.
I think Twerk does that. I remember he tweeted like, "Yo, my round placement is crazy," and I think he meant like, "Yo, what rounds I decide to rap while we are battling," or maybe it's just the way he places the rounds.
And I think it's a good and bad idea because, like I said, if you go second and it's someone just came to you with pretty much everything, and your third.
Now when you're rapping, they're like, fight back.
Yeah.
I have to rap. Shut up. Listen,
Yeah.
fight back. Like I didn't even rap yet.
Nah, the
Man.
worst is before
And I
3
lose
rounds,
all
and
the
they
coin
like
tosses.
3-0.
So.
Yeah,
They're like 3-0. You like, yo, son,
damn,
it's
son. I
like,
didn't
yo,
know
I
that.
didn't
it's
even-
like round 2.
They didn't even flip the coin. We didn't even rap
30?
yet. 30.
You know what
son.
laughing about that? That's kind of a bad thing because the fans are showing the biasness, kind of. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Dudes pay
as
their money
much of
to come see
entertainment.
Yeah, you can't really say
They
that.
pay-
Yeah, as much as entertainment battle rap is, the fans and the crowd is part of the show.
Show, yeah, you're right.
It's part of the
You
show.
got to
man.
think about it too. I
It's
walk
like
down the
baseball
line and
games where
talk to
people have chants
everybody.
and shit.
I walk down the line and talk
Wrestling.
to everybody,
Uh-huh.
right? Like literally, it'll be like 1,000. I
That's a
remember
fact.
walking down the lines
Yeah, like Irving
and really
Plaza
talking
and
to
shit.
damn near everybody and asking them who they feel like. People be like, "I just came to see rock. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't even watch battle rap.
I just came
I
to see
saw-
clips or whoever."
I
You
just
know what I
like
mean? So
y'all.
it's like
Exactly.
they already know who.
Yeah,
it
they,
is.
yeah, they got their people.
So
yeah.
it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They come
Yeah,
to see.
exactly. Yeah.
So it's like you better beat.
I don't even think of
Yeah.
that shit too.
You
man.
better
Some
beat the
people
person
just
that
like-
they like or whatever. You better really show up
Yeah.
for them to be like, "Oh, nah, yo,
Yeah, what's the name, bro?
they're killing my hero right now."
Yeah.
Be like,
People are like, yo, no matter what happens,
I'm
this
still
guy
gonna-
won.
Yeah, but that's it too.
And I'm gonna go on social media and say,
Because it's like the other person's rapping and all they hear is wah 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 wah
Yeah,
wah.
yeah,
And as soon
exactly.
as rock goes
"Hey,
on,
man, this
somebody-
ain't rock.
Yeah,
Man, let's go, Big K.
this ain't good.
Let's get it, Big K."
I love it when
I
you
got-
in the
bought your
crowd
shirt. I
and you
bought
with
your
people
shirt.
and they're like, "Yo, 1-1."
1-1. Yeah,
I'm
that
like,
match.
He have 2 like right
Fuck
now.
you.
Kinda
I literally
man.
argue with the crowd while they do that shit. I do that versus Daylight. You could actually see it on camera.
But that's what's dope about
After
it.
the
'cause-
second round, it was like 1-1. I'm like, 1-1?
Yeah,
I'm
really?
like 2-0. What? Like, I'm like, all right, whatever. Fuck it.
it keeps it entertaining though, interactive and all
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's never something like I'd be pissed
that.
at.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Like, I always like play a part in it too. Like, as much as I possibly could, I try to
It's like, I
try to be with the crowd too. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
at the same time.
That,
Yeah, that
that,
shit's
what you
crazy.
said earlier about the crowd, you know, it's pretty much part of the show now. Like you said, it's when you were talking about volume earlier about, you know, it kind of took away from that. Do you think it's too many people at the volume, or
It's too clicky.
that's what? Okay,
It's too
Sorry, that's
clicky.
what I wanted to hear. That's
It's
what I
too
wanted to hear.
clicky. It's who has the most people in the fucking venue,
and that's
bro.
not cool. Yeah.
And it happened with from the start, bro.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
that's exactly how I felt. What happened with me and Shook. It was a way closer battle than it was supposed to be in the building, and I thought he got gassed because he literally had a lot of people from New Jersey behind him. I'm not blaming him, but the room is making it that setting. There's no fans. It's a bunch of egos and a bunch of cliques and a couple producers. You know what I mean? Hip hop is real.
Yeah.
Other people, you know what I mean, with friends that are plus ones, but it's
Yeah.
mostly just a bunch of rappers.
And
Probably
that's why I think that setting is a little
too clicky, bro.
Yeah, it's a little biased because
me.
Because even Twerk had more people on his side, but Rum's just so godly that, you know, he took the people on Twerk's side. It's like, all right, man.
But that's also like, you know, some people are just neutral to clicks because everybody in the crowd for the volumes might all fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
so
I'm not saying that they don't fuck with somebody else, but
yeah.
And
MW
battle words, just
Dude, listen,
yeah, hell yeah.
That's crazy.
me and Mickey Fax joked about the thought of him winning that battle in the building.
Yeah.
Before it happened, we thought it was hilarious to think that that
Yeah, he would.
every off the face off alone before I've been said this before they even faced off or battles. Off the face off alone, I knew he was losing in the building.
In the building, yeah, because it was...
DNA was getting reaction in the face
Yeah,
off.
face-off, yeah.
You know what I'm
That shit,
saying?
Yeah.
Volume 3
Mickey seemed
pissed
like an
me
outside,
off,
It seemed
bro.
like an outsider, Mickey.
Volume 3 made me
Talk
mad,
about it.
man.
Talk about it. What exactly
Volume
was the show,
3, just that whole... I didn't like the setting, bro. I don't like the environment. I don't know. It's too clicky, bro.
Gas City?
That setting has the ability to ruin one battle on that card. That's enough for me to be like,
Yeah. Because if you watch the Mickey and DNA on camera, Mickey was fine.
DNA has half of the building.
Yeah, he does that. Yeah.
So that
It's
means
like,
Mickey has 50% and DNA has 100% of the building. Nobody behind Mickey is gonna sit there stone faced. You know what I mean? While DNA is rapping, there's going to be people that will react behind him. He probably got one or two people that will chill, you know, and not say anything. And then DNA has the entire other half of the room. All of NWX, all of their plus ones.
Yeah.
Everybody that fucks with them and not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that whole setup was immediately a building loss. But it goes back to we gotta wait till things drop on cam nowadays,
And then you see
because
it.
too many people know what happened and think they know what happened before YouTube even fucking releases it.
Yeah.
You gotta have sub arguments with something that won't even matter when the battle is released.
Yep.
Soon as the battle is released, every argument that you had with somebody
No
about
good.
the battle on pay-per-view or anything like that.
Yeah.
And some people will say, I did see it on cam. I watched it on the pay-per-view. Bro, you watched an entire pay-per-view. You didn't sit down
and watch
anticipate the battle. It's clean, it's cut, it's this, it's that. You don't fucking...
Yeah,
Dude, you know how many
100%
people
right.
watch a battle once
And that's
and
it.
will still argue with you? And
No,
I'd be
you're
like,
right.
yo, say a bar from an entire battle
Yeah.
that you think this
I
guy
can't
lost
even
in.
think
You
of
can't
one.
even
And
fuck.
they
You
get
can't
the
even
one.
think of it. I guarantee there's a battle that any of you think, yeah, that guy beat that guy.
Yeah.
You could watch that battle right now and go, oh shit, I actually think he lost.
Yeah. You're right.
You know
That's
what I
true,
mean?
too.
It's
That's true,
people
too.
stick to their initial.
Yeah.
Dude, when Solomon battled Ness
Mm-hmm.
in grind time, I thought Solomon smoked him, bro. I thought he smoked his boots. That I didn't watch that battle for like 5 years or
Yeah.
however the last time I was out. I watched that battle last year and I was like, yo,
Yeah,
Ness
Enes
3-0, bro.
Yeah.
Ness 3-0'd Iron, bro. Like my opinion, like. But bro, for 5 years I would have told you that
Yeah,
Iron
Iron.
smoked Ness.
What are you
I'd
talking
be like, yo,
about?
what are you
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about? Enes, what? What round are you giving? You know what I mean? That conversation is had 90% of the time, you know what I mean? Between the community and battle rappers. So it's like, just wait till shit drops, man. We can't have these ridiculous arguments about something that won't exist.
So how'd you feel about the Geechee and K-Sean battle? That was
I didn't really watch it, bro.
the crowd wise.
I didn't really watch it, yeah. I
Kind
gotta
of
watch
worse than DNA. It was a
For
lot,
K-Shine?
Yeah, it was a lot more.
Yeah? I mean, it's the same amount of people.
Yeah, it's just-
It's half the fucking building.
Yeah, it's.
Listen, man.
There's no way to
Cave
control
Gang, hit
that.
me up.
Who you think gonna win this champion of the year shit?
Uh,
Cause this shit is like
Sound
about
like
to be going down like
Sound like you got to sleep. Sound like you got a
really
sleeper
deserves
pick.
it?
Yeah, sound like you got a sleeper pick.
Sleeper
That's
pick.
what you said. That's what you don't sound like you got a definite. You know of what everyone else is thinking.
I don't know, man. I would have to say
You already know where it's at.
possibly Shine, man.
Okay.
I might have to say Shine, bro.
I'm going with the West Coast, even though
Who you going with?
I'm going with Geech. For the
I'm
strength.
gonna tell you one reason
Go
why I
ahead, go
don't
ahead.
think Geechee can win Champion of the Year.
Okay.
He, not even arguably, got 30'd by
Right.
Ward.
Okay. But all
The
right.
champion cannot
be-
lose,
in
let
that.
alone get 30'd. And a lot of
Oh.
people have Ward 30 and Geechee off that alone. I can't give you Champion of
but
the
you,
Year.
you
Sorry.
said the champion can't lose. I mean, Av beat Shine.
No, it's very debatable
It's
though.
debatable.
A lot of
So you're
in the
saying A1
build,
is more
bro.
clear.
I was
Yeah,
in
I
for
mean,
strike
yeah.
2.5.
Yeah.
K-Shine beat the dog shit out of Av in the
Yeah,
building, bro.
Exactly.
He
I
he
remember
beat
that.
Av bad in the building,
Yes.
bro. The
Everyone-
energy off every
Yeah, Shine-
opening
Shine
bar
was
from
good.
K-Shine, the energy in the room was, oh man,
Yeah.
here we go again. Here we
Alright.
go again. K-Shine was you know what I'm saying? Like you could have debatable. Most of battle rap is debatable.
Yeah.
But Geechee clearly lost the battle. Clearly lost.
All right. So
Nobody can give him that battle.
So if we're talking like boxing or something like you know like Pacquiao or something, the whole year, let's say he takes like 4 fights, he's whipping people's ass, and in December he loses the belt. And let's say we're voting for boxer of the year. Let's say he had all classics.
In December, he gets knocked out and loses the belt. No decision.
Yeah, he gets knocked
He gets KO'd, bro. Geechee had an incredible year. I'm not even saying, you know what I'm saying?
So,
but if
you
we're
saying
talking
Geechee got
specifically
30 by
champion
A1?
of the year,
Geechee got 30?
A-Ward dropped.
A lot
Go
of
watch
people
the
say
battle,
that.
bro.
A lot of people say
I watched the
watch
battle.
the battle.
I thought A-Ward won.
Did he get
Yeah.
30?
I didn't.
I don't-
Listen,
yeah, I don't know.
He might have got.
And let
edged.
me just clarify
like-
what
Go ahead,
30, a lot of people
Yeah.
hear 30
and think it's
feel like you got
and
smoked.
think it's this
Yeah.
crazy thing.
You
But
have a
30
little
is just
30.
losing 3 rounds.
Yeah, you can have a little.
You can lose 3 rounds, bro. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean Geechee was terrible. I didn't say
Yeah.
Geechee was whack.
Yeah.
But A-Ward was on fire,
nah.
very focused.
You
You,
can
know
tell
what I'm saying?
Geechee wasn't.
And Geechee even told when he battled on Strike 2.5, who did he battle? T-Top. When he said in the crowd like he didn't try versus Ward.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Even he's saying that because he knows he didn't.
I think he
You
was.
know, he knows he didn't
Yeah.
win, so his excuse was, oh yeah, I didn't care about the battle. Sorry, you also can't be a champion and not care.
All right,
Sorry.
so let's say you go home and you watch Geechee versus Shine tonight, and you see that, and you think that Geechee won that battle. Then does that change your mind?
Nah, because
Change your mind.
because if I say for every Mike P that says that says Geechee beat K Shine, there's another person that will say K Shine beat Geechee.
That's true.
And that becomes a debatable battle. Geechee versus Ward is not to debate. The only battle you could debate for K-Shine, literally there's only one battle, is that Geechee battle. K-Shine clearly, arguably, not only beat everybody, but dropped 30 on everybody.
But it's also level Enes, J Mills. Come on, bro.
Enes, J, yeah, but those are still two historical fucking...
But we also have...
Enes is fire, bro.
Okay,
Enes is crazy.
The historical thing we have to start taking out, because, okay, so if K-Shine goes in 30 O-Solo right now, are we going to...
No,
give him mad props for that?
No, absolutely not.
But O-Solo is historically...
But O-Solo and Enes is not even... Enes is a very fucking...
Right.
Enes is a great battler, man. Enes is crazy. Maybe not as much as J Mills. J Mills was obviously bad. Really bad.
Yeah.
But then it's also K-Shine had a great performance. So sometimes it doesn't have to come down to what your opponent did or how good your opponent is. It also if you had great rounds that are also some of the top best rounds of the year.
But also
like
when you're in
just because winning doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it's also
winning does not matter at all. It doesn't matter what K-Shine did if he won all of his battles or not. It's the performances that he had.
Yeah,
that's what would make me think of someone's champion of the year. Like it's the performance and the wins. You can't lose, bro. Can't lose. K-Shine did not clearly lose.
Do you take the fact that Geechee is relatively new?
That's another thing.
And I think he had a harder path.
That's what I'm saying. Harder competition. He's
Nah,
new,
man.
And 3 champions of the nice 3 back to back.
Nah,
it's
man.
a lot, man.
You can't. Nah. You can't. What does that mean? It's like a consolation prize because you're young, because you're new in the game.
But again, if you watch Shine versus Geechee and Geechee
already on top of the world, so it's not even. You know what I'm saying? Like he's set.
Yeah, it's
he's set. He won the lotto. He hit the fucking ding, 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 ding. Like Geechee's
He
good.
He's
gonna have all the biggest. Yeah, he's battling fucking Arsenal next month. Yeah. He's gonna have all the big battles. But if we specifically talking Geechee for champion of the night, no, he lost the battle.
Champion of the year.
He clearly lost the battle. That's it.
He won 3 champion of the nights though too.
Yeah, but then champion of the night eventually stopped, and certain cards weren't that good. You know, me and B-Dot was really good on initiation, but nothing else was gonna top Geechee, and Geechee got a body bag. You know what I mean? So it's like. He had a great performance and a body bag. I thought it was really close, bro, but I don't know. When you lose a bet, if K-Shine lost the battle,
Geechee had this year?
JC.
Av.
Rum.
Oh, wait, no. Did he battle Av last year?
That was it. That was last.
Yeah, last year. It wasn't last year. It was the year before.
Yeah. He had this year JC, Rum, Shine, A Ward,
T-Top,
yeah.
Missing someone?
Shug.
Tech.
He battled Shug?
Yeah.
Tech.
Shug in Texas, yeah.
7
Tech
battles.
9. Yeah, 7 battles.
Bro. And you put that up to...
He battled a lot of niggas.
And you put that up to Enes, Av, J Mills, Geechee.
Young Cannon.
Young Cannon was a fucking wash, too.
Young Cannon.
Wash Young Cannon. Young Cannon does not lose. That's a big moment, too. I think it's very equal.
The name's out.
It's very equal, but
right.
Geechee lost.
Wait, how many battles Sean had?
That was 5. I think he had more though. I think we were definitely missing at least one.
Okay.
What's the name?
First tracker.
You remember back in Mayweather's heyday how they used to say the resume wasn't all that, but he was undefeated.
Yeah.
We kind of got something like that. It's the resume.
I don't know,
you got to do the resume, man.
But you have to add the performance. You have to add what was coming out of the guy's mouth. It can't just be who you battled or what card it was.
But it also looks better if the other guy is a potato.
Absolutely.
And I'm not trying to say but
Yeah. Absolutely. I don't know, man. It's tough, bro.
It's tough.
I just know if Twerk didn't choke in any of his battles on other small leagues, he would have been champion of the year by a long shot. But it's always next year. If Jay Black don't check out.
Yeah, so you got
Jay Black doing his thing.
Nah, it's gonna be interesting, man. Sean definitely has, he has a good enough resume, and even I ain't gonna lie, when they was explaining it to each other in the face-off, Sean put up a better
Put a
argument.
valid point, yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
could be a sleeper, man.
He was
everybody
like,
saying,
nah, you know what it was that
Yeah, you
did
never
it?
know. It could be past
You
day.
know, you know what it was that
past
did
day,
it? When
that's
Sean
it.
said, I beat them all already. like,
Yeah.
It was like, oh, like Sean
Okay, Sean,
has
man,
been
like,
in
yo,
the game
he
for a
has
very
done it
long
all,
time.
man. He has done it all. So it's like,
But
this shit regular to
They
him.
both, you know what I mean? They both.
I can't just.
I mean, there's a lot for Sean to do this year, you know, like see Rum Nitty,
Facts.
see Chess, see
Facts.
Twerk. You know, there's a lot of battles he can. I think we're gonna see him.
Back to back chips, Golden State. I'm still winning off the eights, not to be confused with the eighths. But you know that I'm a steamer. BBS rims on the Beamer. I'm in the hood chilling with the Phoenix. I'm Steph Curry, bunch streamer.